Alright, hey class, it's Miss Keys and our first video of the year. See, I told you guys we were going to do this. Alright, so what we're looking at for this unit is transformations. So we're looking at translations, reflections, and rotations. So a translation, to remind you guys, is a slide. So think of a figure sliding across the floor. That would be a translation. A reflection is a flip, and a rotation would be a turn. So if we look at number 1, it says name the transformation. Number 1, that one is going to flip. Think of flipping that white arrow over to the blue arrow. So that would be a flip, would be a reflection. Number 2. That one is actually sliding. So it's sliding from the white arrow to the blue arrow. So that one would be a translation. Number 3, this one is a turn. This one, the arrow is turning from this one right here to this arrow right here. So that would be called a rotation. If you guys want to follow along with these problems are actually in your notes. These are the problems that I'm doing right now. Alright, to remind you guys what isometric means, is that means that the two shapes are the same size, same shape. So they might be in a different position, but it's still same size, same shape. So if we look at number 4, are those two triangles the same size and same shape? No, they are not. So is that one isometric? No, it's not. Number 5. Are those two figures isometric? Yes, they are. They may have moved or turned, but they're still same size, same shape, so yes, they are isometric. Number 6. Looking at the smiley faces, are those isometric? Again, yes, they are. Same size, same shape. Okay, to remind you guys, a line of symmetry is where I could draw a straight line right down the middle, and it's going to look the same on both sides. So where I draw that line, it would be like if I could fold that figure in half and it would map itself onto itself. So, number 7 says draw any vertical lines of symmetry. So a vertical line would be this line that goes right down the center. Again, number 8, I'm going to draw a line right down the center of the smiley face. That would be our line of symmetry. If I folded that smiley face right across that line, fold it in half, that would be my line of symmetry. And the last one, this diamond. Again, if I draw a straight line right down, I would be able to fold that figure right in half. Okay, number 10 and 11 are asking for horizontal lines of symmetry. So this would be a horizontal line. Could I draw a horizontal line right across the middle of the figure and it would fold on top of itself? So this horizontal line for number 10 would be right there. If I folded it right there on both sides, it would fold right in half exactly. And same with number 11. If I drew that right down the center, there would be my line of symmetry. Okay, for number 12, it says draw all lines of symmetry if any exist. So right now I want you to think, how many lines of symmetry could we draw with number 12? Well, the only line for this one would be a horizontal line right here, right down the middle. That would be the only one we could draw. If we drew it vertical, we wouldn't be able to fold it onto itself. Number 13. Any lines of symmetry there? 1, 2, none, what would it be? Alright, actually for number 3, there are no So for number 13, there's actually no lines of symmetry. There's no way that I could fold that lightning bolt on top of itself. So therefore, no lines of symmetry. 14, the last one. Any ideas for this one? For a circle, we could draw it down the middle, going vertically. We could draw it horizontally. We could draw it diagonally. How many times do you think we could actually fold that? This one actually has infinite number of lines of symmetry. We could draw infinitely many. We could just keep drawing them, and a circle will always have infinitely number of lines of symmetry. Alright, that's the end of our video lesson. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.